When the master shows up, keep your shirts on, keep the lights on. Be like house servants waiting for their master to come back from his honeymoon, awake and ready to open the door when he arrives and knocks. Lucky the servants whom the master finds on watch. He'll put on an apron, sit them at the table and serve them a meal, sharing his wedding feast with them. It doesn't matter what time of the night he arrives, they're awake and so blessed. You know that if the house owner had known what night the burglar was coming, he wouldn't have stayed out late and left the place unlocked. So don't you be slovenly and careless. Just when you don't expect him, the Son of Man will show up. Peter said, "Master, are you telling this story just for us, or is it for everyone?" The master said, "Let me ask you, who is the dependable manager, full of common sense, that the master puts in charge of his staff to feed them well on time? He is a blessed man. If when the master shows up he is doing his job, but if he says to himself, 'The master is certainly taking his time,' begins maltreating the servants and maids, throws parties for his friends and gets drunk, the master will walk in when he least expects, gives him the thrashing of his life, puts him back in the kitchen peeling potatoes. The servant who knows what his master wants and ignores it, or insolently does whatever he pleases, will be thoroughly thrashed. But if he does a poor job through ignorance, he'll get off with a slap on the hand. Great gifts mean great responsibilities. Great gifts, greater responsibilities." To start a fire. I've come to start a fire on this earth. How I wish it were blazing right now. I've come to change everything, turn everything right upside down. How I long for it to be finished. Do you think I came to smooth things over and make everything nice? Not so. I've come to disrupt and confront. From now on, when you find 5 in a house, it will be 3 against 2, and 2 against 3, father against son, and son against father, mother against daughter, and daughter against mother, mother-in-law against bride, and bride against mother-in-law. Then he turned to the crowd. When you see the clouds coming in from the west, you say, "Storm's coming," and you're right. And when the winds come out of the south, you'll say, "This will be a hot one," and you're right. Frauds. You know how to tell a change in the weather, so don't tell me you can't tell a change in the season. God's the season God's the season we're in right now. You don't have to be a genius to understand these things. Just use your common sense, the kind you use if, while being taken to court, you decide to settle up with your accuser on the way, knowing that if the case went to the judge, you'd probably go to jail and pay every last penny of that fine. That's the kind of decision I'm asking you to make.
Thanks for joining us today on our journey with Jesus through the scriptures in the Gospel of Luke, and we hope that you'll be back with us tomorrow. Let the Word of God transform you this year. Have a good day.